Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card read for you. This time it's what's your next move and what's their next move. What's next going to happen in this relationship? What is it that you need to do? What is it that they need to do or they're planning on doing? Very interesting reads, these ones. So as always, there's a deeper dive to each one of these. There's a written reading that goes with it. So if it does resonate with you and you want more information, it's like an extended version. And in that deeper dive, I go into guidance for you in this situation right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics and how to make it work best, and how this might all go down and possible timelines as well. If that sounds good to you and you want to book in for that, I'll pop a link for it up there toward the end of each reading, and there's a link in the description box and in the comments for this video as well to book in for that. Now I've just changed it so it's an instant download now, so you'll receive an email. There'll be 3 links in there, and you can download all of them if you want, but just download the crystal, the flower, or the shell, whichever it is that you've watched, for that instant download. So you can skip ahead to the start of your readings using the links in the comments and in the description box as well for the timestamps there. So all you need to do now is take your choice. Take your pick between the crystal, this rose quartz here, the flower, frangipani, a beautiful red frangipani now, and or the shell. Take your choice now, and I will see you in your reading. Thank you so much for your support of my channel, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and all of that. And I'll see you in your reading. Bye. So crystals, if you chose the crystal, then this one is for you. Let's find out what your next move, what their next move is in this relationship. Now, as always, as I'm shuffling this card, I'll let you know there's a deeper dive to this. So if this reading does resonate with you and you want more information, you can book in for that. It's a written reading that goes with this. It's an instant download now, so you receive an email with all 3 of them in, or a link to all 3 of them, the flower, the crystal, and the shell. And so just pick the one that you want to download, and you can download that instantly. So that deeper dive, it goes into guidance for you right now in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship, possible dynamics, what you need to know about yourself that maybe you don't already know, what you need to know about them and how to make it all work the best as possible, and how this might all go down as well. Possible timelines for it too. Right, so let's get some general cards out first for the pair of you. You've got leave behind what is no longer you. So there's some changes to make here for both of you. You both need to leave something behind. That's your next move. Let's get a cat out for the both of you here as well. So, crystals, what's the next move? What's crystals' next move? Give us some clarity on this for crystals, please. Got a soulmates card here. Moon and mirror. Oh, mirroring each other. Yeah, you've both got something to leave behind. You're both mirroring each other at the moment. If you think crystal, that it's just them that needs to do something, it's not. It's you needs to let go of something. Perfect reflections of each other. So much to teach each other. Wow. Reflecting things back to each other. These soulmates here. Could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame connection. Let's see. But you're mirroring each other at the moment. So let's get some cards out for crystal. What's crystal's next move? What's crystal's next move in this relationship? Crystal's next move. King of Pentacles, kind of feeling secure, sitting pretty, that kind of thing. I'm getting it's like being stable. I don't know, maybe you're in one place, staying in one place and they're all over the place at the moment, something like that. They could be traveling and you're staying that stable. This could be about financial stability too. You could be the financially stable one while they're not. An element of being a mirror here though, so let's get some more out. So crystal's next move, the Knight of Wands. Interesting. A player kind of energy, being playful about this. And the Empress. Giving birth to something. So it's almost like this is saying being stable in your passions for this person and being more playful about it because you're pregnant with it. Like your wishes are out there. You know what it is that you want in this relationship. And whether it's this person that's going to bring it to you or not is another thing. You're pregnant with it, you're being stable. With that kind of a vibration, you're going to attract it to you. I'll get some clarity on that though for you. So what about, wow, Crystal's person, the sun. So bliss and happiness is their next move. So there could be, yeah, leaving behind what's no longer blissful or happy for them to come to you, crystals. Six of Cups, their soulmate, again, soulmate card. Someone you've had a past life with. Their next step. Crystal's person's next step. Give us what their next step is. Crystal's person's next step. One more, please. The Crystal's person's next step. Death and rebirth. Definitely leaving something behind so that they can start anew. Wow, okay. So let's just have that focus now. Leaving behind what's no longer you. I feel that this is what it's all about. So if we, with that focus for you, the King of Pentacles, this is about being the financially stable one, maybe when they're not. If it's that you need to leave behind, in other words, the willingness to have a financial control over this relationship, or for you to be the stable one and them not. It's a kind of control. It's a kind of, I've got this. I feel secure. I feel more secure in this relationship as someone who's stable in their financials when they're not, because that gives me an element of power in the relationship. You know what I mean? Then you're not feeling vulnerable within the relationship. If you're equals on an equal financial footing, then it could be that you would feel more emotionally insecure within this relationship. It's ego, you know, our ego wants to protect us. It wants us to feel safe within a relationship. So give us more on this. The Knight of Inspiration, the truth coming in. I think that you need to, I think this is saying, crystals, that you need to give up, you need to leave behind the willingness to take financial control in this relationship. You don't want that, right? You want an equal partner, really. And I think that's the truth of you. I think you're being held back from this relationship at the moment because you're willing to do that and you're not realizing that that's an ego thing. An ego thing, not as in, oh, I'm better than you, but an ego thing as in, I'm keeping myself safe from feeling vulnerable in this relationship by wanting to have the power in the financial matters. Give us more on this Knight of Wands. Player, letting go. Okay, gotta be willing to let go of something here, leaving behind what's no longer you. Knight of Wands, the Ten of Emotions. This is very specific, crystals. This is about a previous relationship, that this amount of stability and emotional fulfillment within it. This is someone that you were with maybe previously, that you, it could be someone that you had a relationship with, you're not in relationship with anymore, but you still have an amount of emotional stability with them. They still feel like, it could be like a relationship that's turned to best friends kind of thing. There's an element of player energy about this. So your next move is to let go of that relationship because there's an element of player. You might think, no, they're just best friends and stuff, but there's more to it than that. There's a Ten of Emotions with this. So this is like someone that you're almost, yeah, best friends, but you're almost married. You were with them before. So you're almost like married to them. They're fulfilling a lot for you. You need to let go of that because that's a player energy that you're holding there. You need to be willing to let go of that. Now the Empress. Where have we got the Empress here for crystals? I told you, it's like a mirror, the mirroring here. There's something for you both to let go of. That's what I was getting from that. It's not all them. The Empress. The Empress. The Empress. Why have we got the Empress here for crystals? The Eight of Materials, building it. Interesting. Interesting. Right. So again, I'm focusing on letting go because that's what the card is telling us there. The Empress is the manifester, right? She's in control of things. She's imagined things. She's holding it within her energy and she's pregnant with it. So it's just going to come about, right? The Eight of Materials is about growing it. So again, this is about control. You're a master manifester. You're showing up here, crystals, as a master manifester. But in relationships, we need to grow together. We need to come together and manifest together and grow things together to put that work in. This is not something that you can just manifest without that work. So this is asking you to change your mindset from you being in control and manifesting this, like perfect relationship for yourself kind of thing, and them complying with it, to realizing that what you really want is a relationship to come together. Yes, you manifest that coming together, but then be with a beginner's mind. It's almost like giving birth to it, yeah, a baby, and then you learn about how to have a baby together. Do you know what I mean? Not how to make a baby, but how to be parents together, how to grow this relationship together. This is asking you to let go of it's almost the belief that you manifest this and then it'll be perfect, instead of manifest this and then grow together, then create it together. It's asking you to have more of a beginner's mindset about it. We'll get some more clarity out for them after we've got some more clarity for you. So the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Inspiration. Duality. Yeah, it's you want to have some security within this relationship. So you've got the Pentacles there. You're strong in that position. But that's not the truth of you. The duality here is that really you do want to be open and vulnerable. You want a reciprocal relationship. You want someone that can be there. You do. You want reciprocation. You want reciprocation, right? But here you are wanting to have control too, being willing to maintain control of the money. There's the duality there. You want reciprocation, so you've got to drop that control of the money. You want reciprocation more than you want control of the money. Now this could be switched as well. This could be you want them to have control of the money, them to be the financials and you not to be the financials. It's the same thing. It's not the truth of it. You want to be reciprocal, really. That's what your heart wants. Or you'll just learn that in this relationship. And that's not a very nice lesson. So the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Emotions, you're still attached to somebody, really? Not officially, because it's like a player energy, but you are. Your energy is with somebody else then. A burden. Oh, they're a burden to you. Okay, you're holding on to them because they're a burden to you. You're taking responsibility for them. You need to stop doing that. You need to detach from this person now. No longer take responsibility of their heart. This is someone you've broken up with, but you've got some kind of a relationship going with them still. It's still like almost like husband and wife here with the Ten of Emotions. You're getting a lot of emotional nurturing from each other. They're a burden to you. You're taking responsibility for them, or you won't let go of them because you think their happiness, you still need to be there for them, that kind of thing. You can't let go of them. This could be I can't let go of them because they feel like family, and still I have that burden of them, that my responsibility emotionally, they're my responsibility. You need to let go of that person. It's a player energy. Or the face of it to everyone else, and to your person, this is a player energy. You're still with someone else. You're embroiled with someone else emotionally. The Ten of Emotions is emotionally. The Ten of Pentacles would be you're actually with somebody, but the Ten of Emotions just means it's an emotional connection now, and you're still, yeah, you could be fooling yourself that you're just friends with this person, but I think if you're 100% honest with yourself, you'll realize that you're both there for each other emotionally. You're continuing the relationship emotionally, and that is player energy. It is. You know, there's emotional cheating too. And so you need to let go of that. If you want this relationship, you need to stop emotionally cheating on them. You need to be completely free of it. Wow. The Emperor, that's new, isn't it, crystals? If you've been getting if you've been watching the crystals readings for a long time, I'm pretty sure that that's new information that we've got out here. Divine timing. The Empress and the Eight of Materials. So you need to let go of that. I'll manifest this and then it'll be perfect. You need to have a beginner's mind on it. Abundance. Oh, wow. Wow, yes. Eight of Materials is growing abundance together. It's going to be way more abundant than you think. That's why you've got to release this financial control over it, because you are going to grow together. I just saw like, you see like this picture. is all blooms and stuff like that. I saw like a bouquet of flowers just suddenly burst forth like that. Massive abundance coming through for the both of you together. When you grow this together, when you come together as equals, no wonder you need to leave behind what's no longer you. I'm getting goosebumps. You both need to do that so that you're both ready and come together as like a fresh couple, innocent couple, no one else being a part of it, especially for you here, so that you can experience this. So why have they got the sun for the next move? No way. The sun. Bliss. That's just pure bliss. Wow. The sun twice. Wow. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups could be reminiscing. I cannot pick up anything from the sun and the sun there from what they need to leave behind. They feel very light-hearted, very blissful and joyful. So, but the Six of Cups, it could be reminiscing on something here. Six of Cups, what's this? Six of Cups, what do they need to leave behind? What's their next move? So the next move just could be coming in with this spectacular offer for you. Make you very happy. Six of Cups. Give us more on the Six of Cups there. Here we go. The Empress. This is you. You're showing up as the Empress. The nostalgic about you. They need to let go of that nostalgia about you in times that you've had together and get into reality and like come together again. They could be in like a bit of a dream world imagining this at the moment. Nostalgic, thinking about it too much instead of taking action there. Now this could also be another Empress here. In other words, the Empress can sometimes show up as a wife and a mother. So there could be nostalgic about that, a past relationship, an ex, maybe someone that they're still married to. Yes, because they do have the death and rebirth. They've got like a significant ending to happen here. Give us more on this death and rebirth. So it could be ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-wife, someone that they're married to, or baby mama, baby papa kind of thing. Knight of Emotions. The death and the rebirth, the Knight of Emotions. Coming forward. The Knight of Emotions is something significant that's holding them back from coming forward with a love offer here. A love offer that is just going to be so blissful. Death and rebirth and the Knight of Emotions. It's them coming forward. So they're waiting for something significant to end before they can do that. I'm not getting anything else on that, so it could be various things. Let's get more deeper behind this. So why have we got the sun out twice? Wait. Okay. Right, okay. We've got sexual energy out with that, so it is something for them to let go of. So they're just being bright and happy, and it could be that they're in player mode at the moment, just happy, being with all kinds of people, being free and easy kind of thing, especially with the sexuality, it not meaning much to them. So they could be wide open at the moment, having sexual encounters with people, just being that free and easy, like the sun, you know. Yeah, they could be a little bit too happy right now in their singledom, and they need to leave that behind. So the Six of Cups and the Empress, what's this? Give us more on this. Did I just say that in a previous reading that I was picking that up from them? Can't remember now. Crystals. Six of Cups and the Empress, what's this? Feminine energy, yeah. They're having to let go of a feminine energy here that they're feeling nostalgic about. Now, this is probably an ex, but it's someone that they're struggling with, right? So this is probably an ex or someone that they're still with, I don't know, they've got a single energy here. They need to let go of that single energy, but there's an ex-wife, a feminine energy that they need to let go of here, that they're in a struggle with, they're in a battle with, but they're also reminiscing about too. Relationships are always a mix, right? So they will have positive memories about this person, even though they're in a struggle with them now. They're having to leave that behind. Now, what's this death and rebirth so that they can come forward with this love offer for crystals? Transformation. They need to transform themselves. They need to grow up. They need to grow up. They're left behind this relationship, but not completely. They're still reminiscing about it, but they're being a player at the moment. They're being free, kind of enjoying their singledom. They're not, and that all needs to end so that they can give an actual love offer. They need to transform themselves first, kind of grow up. It doesn't feel like they're ready to do that. It feels like they want to still play the field, be single. If they're just out of this relationship or recently out of this relationship, they might just want to be single for a while. Let's get some more cards out for you. So you, what's your next step? You've got a lot to let go of here too. What's your next step? That's too many. What's your next step? Crystals? Your next move. What's your next move? You deserve love. Yes, true love. Not this. This one is like an emotional attachment. It's unhealthy emotional attachment. This might be a codependent relationship. Yeah, probably, because you've got the burden here. So it's a codependent relationship. You're being codependent with this person. This person that you were with before could be an addict. It could be they just don't take responsibility for themselves, especially emotionally. You're carrying the burden for them, man. You deserve like real love, not that. That is emotional attachment that you've got there. So you need to let go of that for sure. Now what about them? They need to be optimistic about their love life. So they're just getting what they can at the moment, really. They're not they're nostalgic, so they're not really separating from this past one. They're playing the field there because they're single. They're like, probably, well, why don't I just do that? Because everything has been so complicated. You deserve love. Don't let your past hold you back. This is the major thing for you right in the middle here, is letting this past person go. You need to do it now. And get past that resistance that's stopping you from doing that. That emotional attachment isn't healthy. It's a burden. What about them staying optimistic about their love life? I think for them it's like staying optimistic about love itself instead of just sex, really. So the Sun card is like immaturity. It's childishness, sexual energy. Yeah. Wow, they're really in that at the moment with the two Sun cards then. But they need to be optimistic about love itself, not just sexuality, A personal issue reaches resolution, this death. They'll get there. That's their next move. Is to detach from all of this that they got going on. You seem like you're a fair distance in time and energy away from this union with this freed now. Give us more for crystals. Willingness. Don't let your past hold you back. You need to be willing to let go now. Able to compromise if the end result is love. Maybe you're kind of waiting for them to come in with their love offer. Well, they can't come in with their love offer until they've let go of all of this. And you can't be ready to accept, you can't manifest that love offer from them until you're willing to let go of that too. There's got to be compromise here. You've got to be free and available. They're not available right now. They're playing and they're still somehow connected with their ex. You're the same. That's why you've got the player energy here. It's the same. It's player energy, even though you're not doing anything, even though it's not sexual for you, it's emotional for you. You're connected with someone. It's like you're still married to someone, they're still playing with somebody. Even though it's probably that they are married, or that could be, and you're not married. You're more married in your energy still. they're more single player in their energy. You're both with other people. Neither of you are available at the moment. I was going to say this could be you're holding a torch for someone, but it's not. It's someone that you are emotionally attached to. Personal issue reaches resolution. This death and rebirth. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. You know what that means? The misdeeds and accomplishments. They're going between this, the Six of Cups, and the struggle. They're going back and forth between that. They're like, oh, but we did have good times, and it wasn't all bad, that marriage. And then they're like, oh, but it was lots of fighting and struggle now. And oh, but it was good. That's what they're doing. The misdeeds and accomplishments in that relationship, they're still still in that breakup, and they're letting go mode from that relationship. And they could be kind of pessimistic about love because of that, because they're in the Six of Cups mode about it, seeing the positives in that relationship that they had. Kisses. You've got kisses. Unconditionally loving. Falling in love. You're in love with this one, but are you both going to get ready for each other to actually be together? Told you, you're mirroring each other. Hand of Cards. They've got Hand of Cards. Taking a chance, risk, options. They've got options. They're making the most, I think, they're making the most of this single period that they've got now while they're letting go, making the decisions. That's what it feels like to me. So let's get some more on your next move. You got a lot of letting go to do here, a lot of internal work to do here. Queens. Yes, money is coming to you, but while that's coming to you, address that part of you that wants to have financial control in this relationship, or have that security. It's not that you don't want to have financial security in it. It's the you wanting to be that in the relationship, be that for them, have that control within the relationship of that. Love. Yeah, so to be totally available, your heart fully available, you need to release this other person. You've got the archway here. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So this is opening up for you, but there's a bit of work to do first. Their next move, Crystal's person's next move, a man, dealings or relationship with a man. So they've got like work stuff going on there. Bird flying, news is on the way. I feel like the universe is going to get involved in this to move them forward. They could kind of get stuck where they're at the moment. I think you both could get stuck where you're at the moment, digging your heels in, going, no, I'm available. But you're both not. Give us more on their next move. That could be that they're flying. It could be a travel thing, that they might be traveling to you, coming to you. Wow, ring, marriage. Marriage. I feel that that's what this deck could be. If they're married, you'll know. But they've definitely got an ex involved here that they're reminiscing positively and negatively about. It could be that they want to get married to you. It's interesting there's the love here. Yeah, it just seems to me, it feels to me that they're trying to get ready. It feels to me like they know that they want to have a commitment with you, but they know that they're not ready for that. And so they're playing the field, and they're on this letting go thing from their ex. So a love message from them, no, from you to them, or a love message for you. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you know that. You've got a spiritual connection. This is your person. Their love message to you, crystals. Union of hearts. A love connection that defies explanation. They feel it too. This is a very strong connection. You're just not ready for each other yet. And you might have been fooling yourself that you are ready, but there's still some work for you to do there, crystals. There we have it. So if that does resonate with you, you might want to get that deeper dive. As I said, it's an instant download now. I'll go into guidance for you in this situation. So how can you release that control? How can you detach emotionally from that person and all of this? And also guidance for you in this relationship. So possible dynamics, things you need to know about yourself, things you need to know about them, how you can make it work really well. Possible timelines for all of this and how it might all work out. If you are interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant download. So just click on the one that you want. Click on the link to the crystals one in that email that you received from it. And you can download it right away. So thank you so much for your likes, for your support of my channel, your likes, your subscriptions, your comments, your shares with your friends as well. It's very much appreciated. And good luck with this relationship. I will see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Let's find out what their next move is. Let's find out what your next move is as well. I'm going to do both sides of the puzzle that this is. Let's get some cards out for you. And while I'm shuffling these, just let you know that there's a deeper dive available to this. Now I have changed the deeper dives now. Same format written, but now when you book in, it's an instant download. And so you get to download all three if you want, the crystal, the flower, and the shell. But yeah, you'll get an email. Just click on the one that you want, download it, or have a look at all of them if you want. Okay, let's get some cards out. Now, in the deeper dive, it's a written reading that goes with this. If it resonates with you, then you can book in for that. And it goes into guidance for you right now in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you within this relationship. So things you need to know about yourself that maybe you don't know. Things you need to know about them, how to make this work, that kind of thing. And also possible timelines, how this might all go down. So as I said, that's an instant download now. Now I've got willing entanglement. So I'm getting from that, it might be willing, unwilling. Maybe a decision is being made by the both of you at the moment, whether you're willing to entangle yourself. So there's some complications in this, flowers, and it could be that you're both carefully considering your next move now, but hoping for the best. That's good. Interesting that two cards came out there. Hoping for the best. Hang on. There we go. Let's get a kitty out. So this is general still for the both of you. Give us more on this then. For flowers. Willingly entangled. Yeah, making a decision. Both making a decision about your next move, it seems. Complications is what I'm getting. Oh. Paradox, yeah. Okay, paradox here. Convergence of opposites. There is contention in this for both of you. So there's something about them or their situation and your situation that doesn't seem to mesh. There seems to be some kind of a paradox, some kind of a paradox in this. Something that doesn't make sense. It's not like you suddenly meet each other and you're perfect for each other and everything slots in like that, and you might be thinking, maybe this isn't meant to be because it's not easy. Well, it's not easy because life isn't easy, and we actually grow from the challenges. So I don't think this is a bad thing that this paradox is there. I think you've got joint kind of lessons and things to get through here, flowers. No one knows where one begins and the other ends. Free will and destiny. Wow, I was just talking about that in Psychic Cafe this morning. Yes, I'll publish this one today, in fact. It's to do with free will and destiny. So what I was talking about in Psychic Cafe this morning, check out that replay. It's called Fate and Free Will. And the message there is that it's a co-creation, right? A co-creation between you and them, yes, but also a co-creation between you and the universe. And so fate and destiny is the universe, right? But we've got free will. So what is our co-creative part in this? It's not being fate and destiny. It's not deciding on those bigger things. Our higher selves in the universe know what it is that we want and what they want as well. Our part in it is the actions we take, the things that we say, the decisions we make. That's our free will. And so this is why relationships can be up in the air like this, because we've got free will and we can make different decisions. We can always turn our back. So nothing is ever set in stone with this. But there does seem a willingness there to move forward, even though there's some paradoxes going on. Let's get some tarot. So let's ask about you first. So flowers, give us something on flowers. Flowers, next move. Oh no, temperance. Flowers, you're waiting. You're waiting still. Might not be what you wanted to hear, flowers. Maybe it's their next move. I don't know. It's probably their next move for you, flowers. Give us more for flowers. Flowers, next move. your next move might be completely unrelated to this relationship. It might be in business and stuff. Let's find out. So you're waiting and moving slowly towards something. Now, this could be about money and it could be about work. Yeah, totally could be unrelated to this relationship. Or it could be that you're like just building up savings and stuff, waiting for this relationship to happen. You know, maybe when this relationship happens, you're going to be moving in together and there'll be things to get, or you want to get a new place together or something like that. You could be focusing kind of a little bit on the relationship, but a lot on yourself, you know, getting prepared for it, getting your money together, that kind of thing, with the Knight of Pentacles there. You've also got the Eight of Wands as well, so communication. Your next move is communication. Fast communication as well. Interesting. So let's get some cards out for them. What's their next move? What's Flower's person's next move? The Seven of Wands is also a kind of waiting card, that one. I'm not going to take all of those. Give us more. Flower's person, what's their next move? What's Flower's person's next move? Flower's person's next move. Three of Swords, breaking hearts. They're going to have to break someone's heart. Now, this could be someone, it could be the mum. I just got that really clearly, that it could be the mum. There could be actually, to be with you requires them to break someone else's heart. Like, the mum always expected them to be with a doctor or something like that. Somebody here doesn't necessarily approve of their decision to be with you for whatever reason. I don't feel it's particularly valid reason. It could just be something like that. I was expected you to be with a doctor. Or this could be about a previous relationship, Flowers. That does seem to have been coming up in your readings a lot. A previous relationship. They've got to break someone's heart anyway. Looks like the next move is to break someone's heart. Let's hope it's not yours. I don't feel it's yours. I feel it's somebody else's here. Oh, take both of them, I was told. Okay. They've got the Five of Wands, a little bit of a battle, but it's also the training card as well, practicing something. What are they practicing? Oh, the love offer, the Knight of Cups here. So they're kind of going through that in their hand. They've been rehearsing it, the love offer. But there's a little bit of a battle going on there as well, and so a battle within themselves about that, about this love offer, bringing this love offer to you. So their next step is breaking someone else's heart to bring this love offer to you. But they have got some waiting going on there. So let's get some clarity out for you, some clarifiers. Why the patience thing? The High Priestess, because you know you've got to. You know you've got to be patient. You intuitively feel that you just have to be patient, that it's not your turn. It's not your turn to take action. I think you're right in that, Flowers. What is this Knight of Pentacles? But you're moving slowly towards something. What is that? Four of Emotions. So you're having to move slowly because you're having to kind of accept this, the state of affairs at the moment. It doesn't seem that it's your turn, so you're having to wait for them. The Four of Emotions, that's about focusing on what you've lost instead of what it is that you're going to gain. So it feels to me like your focus, like your next move is focusing on gains within your own life rather than, because there's no gain to be had here yet. And so focusing on gains in your life rather than the emotions that you lost or that you're not having with this person at the moment, the emotional fulfillment that you're not having. Now, Eight of Wands, communication. What's this about, the Eight of Wands? Two of Emotions, it's a love offer. Wow, and it's a very important love offer too. So that communication, isn't this interesting? Communication here in the third of both of yours. So it seems like that could be happening soon. What does soon mean? Well, I guess everyone's going to be on different timers, but I will go into that in the deeper dive. So give us more. Temperance, the Priestess. Retreat. You're having to retreat and wait. It's not your move. You intuitively know that. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Emotions. The Flower's next move. Ancient Wisdom. This is just the fine-tuning of what's going on with you, within you and your focus. Within you emotionally and your focus. So Maybe you're on a bit of an emotional roller coaster at the moment. Whenever you think of them, you're thinking of this loss. Whenever you're thinking of your business and your money, you're moving forward on that, and that's good. But then you get drawn back into the emotions. You think about them, and you're on this roller coaster like this. The ancient wisdom there, it's about self-management kind of thing. How do you deal with yourself in this situation? How do you stay feeling good while you're waiting? Well, because our egos, they want to take control, they want to take action all the time, want to sort it out, want to be in control. You're not in control here. And so this is about managing yourself within this waiting game. That's the ancient wisdom there. Eight of Wands and the Two of Emotions. So first, communication and about a love offer. Significant love offer as well with the Two of Cups. So give us more on this. Oh, that just jumped around. Okay. Movement into balance. Some movement happening into balance. Right. So they're in control of it at the moment. They're not making a move and they're remaining in control. And you're like, that's not fair. I want to have some level of control. I want it to be reciprocal. I want this to be a balanced relationship, even now, even while I'm waiting. So you might want to get in touch with them with a love offer here, to move it into balance, so it's not just them having all the control and all of that. Let's find out. Let's get some clarity for them. So why the Seven of Wands here? They're waiting for clarity. The Muse of Voices, they're waiting for some clarity. The Muse of Voices is the King of Swords. They're waiting for clarity in themselves on it. So it's like they're waiting for to feel like they're ready. So they're having to go against somebody here. They're going to break someone's heart. What's this about? The Three of Swords. The next move is to break someone's heart when they've got this clarity. Ace of Voices with the truth. Oh, the truth is going to hurt somebody. This could be an ex. This could be someone they're married to. It could be the mom as well. That I'm going to do this. They're waiting to be ready to do it when they've got that clarity, and then they're going to come in with the truth and break someone's heart there and say, sorry, I'm leaving you. I'm going to be with Flower. Something like that. And then the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. But it's good that this is the next move. The Hermit. Hermit. It could be a Virgo. They are hermiting away in training, spending lots of time by themselves, going through this love offer in their head, rehearsing it, like I said, is what it is. They're doing that in hermit mode at the moment, practicing. When will it happen? So the Seven of Wands and the Muse of Voices, what's this about? Them finding clarity. Why? Well, we all need clarity, don't we, before we make any decisions and make a move. That's what this is about, this paradox. But give us more on this then. Seven of Wands and the Muse of Voices. Too many. Them waiting to get some clarity. What's this about? Masculine energy. They're being the man. They're being in the masculine now, whether they're a man or a woman, but that's what they're doing. They're being in the masculine. Wanting to have control over this, wanting to be the king, want to be clear about what they're doing. They're waiting for clarity in themselves. Three of Swords and the Ace of Voices. Give us more on this, please. Breaking someone's heart with some truth. Death. They're putting an end to something. It seems to me like they're plucking the courage, although we don't have the Strength card here. But no, it's more about the mind, getting clarity, ready to do that. So they could be thinking about all kinds of details about this, how it's going to work. Because it seems, I'm getting goosebumps. It seems like they're building toward this decision, the go time when they're going to go, okay, tell this person the truth, then come offer love to Flower, my offer to Flower. Then they want clarity before that on all of the ingredients, all of the, they need a plan. They're planning at the moment. They're putting a plan together for that. And so it could be about where you're going to live. Or they're just getting all the bases covered is what I'm getting. That's the clarity. They need clarity before they make this move. I'm getting goosebumps. The Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands. So they're practicing in hermit mode, but they're practicing this love offer coming in. I'm giving you this love offer. Give us more on this. Too many. Okay. Psychic development. They're hoping that you're feeling them. And so in the hermit, it's not just about them doing it in silence by themselves. They're actually trying to project that energy to you, psychically connect with you while they're doing that. They want you to feel that they're getting ready to do this. So they're almost hoping that as they're kind of sat in their room at night before they go to sleep and they're practicing this, they're thinking of it, they're pushing that energy out towards you, flowers, and saying, feel this, because they want you to be ready too. They want you to feel that they're getting ready. So maybe they're wanting you to wait. Maybe they're unsure about whether you're waiting for them. Let's move that out of the way. Okay. But it seems like your next move is communication. Both of you. Communication or love offer. You know that this love, you want to make this love offer to be more balanced, you having part of that communication, but they know that they need to be the Knight of Cups, they need to be the one that offers it. So it's probably that they weren't the one available, free and able to give that love offer before to you. You've got deception here. Someone's wearing a false mask in this relationship. So you could be really wary about them and the way that they're handling things. I think that they're deceiving you here. What about them? What's going on for them? So you could be really second guessing them, like why are they taking so long? Why aren't they doing this kind of thing? They've got love yourself first, so they're having to love themselves first. Yeah, the self-love card nearly came out for all of these. In fact, it kept on showing its face in this deck, in the clarity. So they're having to put themselves first, respect themselves. So your person could have been putting other people in front of them before, and maybe that's why they find themselves in this situation with it feels like a loveless kind of a relationship, or still married to someone, but even though they're broken up, but they've been doing that and they're realizing that they're having to put themselves first now and do the self-loving thing here. You're wondering whether you're deceiving yourself, whether they're deceiving you. Let's get more on this. What's this deception for flowers? Take time to breathe out. So you're having to this is the same, the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Emotions. You're having to manage yourself through this, manage yourself emotionally, energetically through all of this. You don't have the clarity because I don't feel like they are communicating. Oh, why is they loving themselves first? Well, because self-love is everything. But give us more on this, please. Looking at the bigger picture of their lives, they know they can't go on like this. The situation that they're in, they can't go on like this. So what they're doing, at the moment they're breaking their own heart. They've decided that they need to love themselves first and break someone else's heart instead of their own heart. Good choice, flowers person. I mean, always, if you've got the choice between breaking your own heart and breaking someone else's, break someone else's. They'll always repair it, and we do need those crashes for awakening and to grow. We need challenges to grow, so you're not doing anyone favors by trying to wrap them in cotton wool and not give them their own life lessons. So you're hoping you're not deceiving yourself on this. You're taking time to breathe out and manage yourself. Give us more on this. Friendliness. Opening up. So this has probably closed you down somewhat, flowers. Maybe put you in hermit mode and you're closed down, not really open to relationships with anyone else. Closed down, not wanting to be around other people because your emotional state here with the Four of Emotions is tied up with them. Friendliness. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. It does feel like you've got kind of closed energy. You might not be hanging around with many people at the moment. Certainly not open to any other love relationship, but kind of closed down to friendships as well at the moment because of the impact that this has taken on you. So you might want to open up to friends then. Because love is love. Whether it's through a romantic relationship or through friendships or colleagues, anything. Business even, customers, clients. Love is love, and so if you're closed down, you're closed down, So So you might want to open up to friends first and be just a little bit more open and let that love in. They've got, looking at the bigger picture, loving themselves first, they've got cooperation. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if just everyone cooperated and everyone was on the same page? But it doesn't happen. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So they're just coming around to this, loving themselves and not breaking their own heart anymore, breaking someone else's heart, realizing that there's value to that too. If there's children involved in this as well, there possibly could be. That they could be breaking their children's heart by doing this, but it seems like they're coming around to the bigger picture, that it's actually better for the children. I think we all get to that point. If you've had children and you go through a breakup with that person that you've got children with, you do get to a certain point when you realize breaking my own heart and being in a situation, a loveless situation, in a situation where I'm not happy, where nobody's happy, it's not good for the children. It's actually better to sort things out, to move on, so that I can move into love and be happy, and then everyone can be happy eventually, you know. Your next move, deception. Take time to breathe out and friendliness. Give us more. Flowers next move. The runner. Fear of intimacy. Listening to ego. Runner in a codependent relationship. So you're still kind of running from this, or not doing anything really. Love yourself first. Look at the big picture and cooperation. What's this? Keys on a string. Many options. Decision. Yeah, it's a decision. They're going to make a decision. That's why we've got this fate, destiny, and free will kind of dichotomy going on there. Give us more for flowers. So flowers next move. Flowers next move. Affairs with your family. So you have got family stuff going on. Maybe with respect to this person, or maybe without respect to this person. So it's just family stuff going on for you. Family stuff that needs to go on for you. To preempt this, I don't know. A money path, yes. A money path is waiting for you to find it. So you're getting focused on your pentacles and getting distracted by this emotional situation, as I said. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. Change is coming. So things will change. I do feel like it's out of your hands at the moment, Flower, and you're just having to manage yourself there. But be careful not to run away from this, and don't run away from love of all kinds with friends. I would say open up to friends and start having a good time here. What about them while you're waiting, you know? Horse, a short journey. When they get going, it's not going to take long. It's going to be a short journey when they come in for this love offer. So they could be a short distance away from you as well. When they're ready and they've got that clarity and they do it. Okay, opportunities are waiting for you, so they are going to open that door. When are they going to do it? Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. That's what they're doing at the moment. But they're all in the head. All in the head. Thinking about this. It's a big decision for them here. Okay, let's get some love messages. A love message from you to them, or a love message for you, flowers, about this situation. Spending quality time together. You want to spend some time with them. You want to talk to them. You want to spend some time with them. Listen and talk to each other. You just want to communicate with them. Flowers person, their love message to you. Their love message to you, flowers. You're limitless. You can do anything you choose. You can choose not to be with them if you want. They love you unconditionally, this person, and they're hoping to be with you, and they're practicing that and everything, but they do know, they see you as this amazing being who could have anyone that they want. They could do anything that they want. They're hoping to be with you. But yeah, you're limitless. They think you're just amazing. They love you unconditionally. That's amazing, because they do want the best for you, even if they can't be with you. That's so sweet. And kind of heartbreaking too. Kind of heartbreaking too. So there you go. That's your next move. I hope that gave you some clarity. So if that does resonate with you and you do want the deeper dive, you want more information, if you want that guidance, it's a written reading that goes with this. Guidance for the current situation that you're in, maybe managing your emotions and all of that. And guidance for you in this relationship, things you need to know about you, things you need to know about them, how to make it work, possible timelines on how this might all come together. Then you can book in for that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And as I said, it's an instant download now, so you get the chance to download all of them if you want, or just the flowers, totally up to you. Just click on the links in that email that you receive to get that deeper dive. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, and your comments as well. Love hearing from you. Let me know what's going on with this. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the shell, and this one is for you, shells, let's find out what your next move is, what their next move is, what the next move is. Let's see. So as always, shells, there's a deeper dive to this. So a written reading that goes with it. Now they're downloadable straight away, instant download. You'll receive an email with a link to all three of them in. And so click on the shells one and download that straight away. You'll see a link toward the end popping up to purchase that. And it's going to go into guidance for you in this situation, guidance for you in this relationship, so things you need to know about them, things you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, all of that stuff, how to make it work really good, and also possible timelines, how it might all go down. Right, so the awakening is the card. So waking up to something here. Waking up to yourselves, maybe, waking up to each other. Could be that. Could be a get together, let's see. Illumination. Oh, some things coming to light. Yeah, awakening, things coming to light, illumination. No, it's imagination, sorry. Imagination. Oh, this just around the corner. Oh, you could be single and be awakening to a new relationship here. Someone new coming into your life. It's just around the corner, right in front of you, maybe. Imagination. Interesting. Or you could be imagining waking up with this person, of being together. Let's get some more out. What's your next move? So let's find out what your next move is, and then we'll find out what their next move is. So what's Shell's next move? Ace of Wands, a new idea, a new start of something. It could be a new relationship. Be awakening to someone completely new. Maybe you've been stuck on someone else, and then suddenly you meet someone you know new, and you're like, wow, this person. High Priestess, intuitively knowing about something. Let's get another one. Another one for Shell's. Shell's next move. The Fool. Taking a risk into the unknown. You could be moving on from somebody here and going for something new. Now, what about Shell's person, their next move? The Star. Wishes being granted. It could be a new wish being granted here. Let's find out. I am getting newness about all of this. Seven of Swords, some deception there, some sneakiness. Shell's next move. Shell's person's next move, I mean. Oh, wow. Okay. Six of Wands, which is the victory card, and the Three of Cups, which is the reunion card. A successful reunion. Okay, so maybe it's not somebody new there. But there's some sneakiness. They could be wanting to surprise you. The wishes and make your wishes come true. Wait. Yeah, an awakening. You might be waking up together. They might be surprising you with a reunion here. And you're diving into the unknown. I'm getting goosebumps. Ace of Wands, a significant, passionate offer. The start of something new. You intuitively knew that this might happen. So, yeah, let's get some clarity on this. Right, so the Ace of Wands, what is this? A passionate new beginning. Right, that's the wrong way around. Ace of Wands. What's this Ace of Wands about? Page of Voices. That's 3 times that card came out, and I didn't believe that it was it because the way it just came out. But it's come out 3 times, so it is. The Page of Voices. Truth. Your truth. A message of truth. You could be waiting for someone to own up. You could be waiting for your person to own up to this relationship, to come out about it. or to come to you, and for it to start off properly. Your next move is kind of, yeah, the page of voices in this deck as well. It's also looking at the details, the fine details there as well. Having eyes wide open kind of thing for this passionate new start. Let's get some more out. A high priestess, something that you thought was going to happen, you knew was going to happen, you intuitively knew was going to happen. So you might have all your friends around you saying, like, you guys will never get together. But they're not your person. They're not coming back. You don't even hear from them. They haven't come back yet, so they're not coming back. But you've got this inner knowing, like, they are. I can feel it though, and I can feel it. Give us more on this high priestess here. The moon. It's unknown, but you kind of know it. It's secretive, but you kind of, maybe you're having to keep it secret now, that intuitive knowing. I was getting that friendship thing. Maybe you need to keep it secret now, your intuitive knowing, because maybe everyone else is going, you're crazy, they're not coming back. Meanwhile, they're planning a surprise for you. The Fool. You're just ready to go for this. You're just like, I'm in love. I'm going to go for this. This is good, though, this page of voices, because that's like, you want the truth. You're looking at the fine print kind of thing. You're not going to be anything, just anything. Oh, yes to anything. Come in. When this offer comes in, I do feel like they're going to offer it, not you. For some of you, could be putting this offer forward. But you're going to be specific about it. You know what you want. So the Fool, give us more on this Fool. You're kind of ready to dive in and take a risk on this. You're a hell yes. I feel like you're a hell yes to this relationship, to this offer. The offer that you intuitively know is coming. And it looks like you're right about that in their cards. Yeah, the Awakening card again. And so when it comes in, when it's awakened, when it starts off, this is the Judgment card, Judgment Day. When it happens, you're just going to be a hell yes. You're going to be like, let's do this. Whoo! So your next step is getting clarity on the offer that you will accept or give. What fresh start, what fresh passionate start do you want? Get clear on the details. What are the conditions? We do, love should be unconditional, but relationship, no, that should have conditions on it. Otherwise you'll end up on just kind of anything. So get really clear on the details of a love offer that you will, or a fresh start that you will accept, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, that kind of thing. You kind of intuitively know this is going to happen, so you might need to keep it secret now because of muggles, people around you, people that love you, they want to protect you. The ego has got a voice. It's going to say, they're not the one for you. They're not going to do this. You're wrong. You shouldn't have hope. You shouldn't be positive about this. You shouldn't want to dive right in. You shouldn't know it intuitively, all of that stuff, right? But then you've got the Fool. So when it happens, when the Judgment Day arrives and this actually happens, you're ready to dive in there. Give us some more clarity before we get some clarity for them. So what's this Ace of Wands in the Page of Voices? It just seemed to me like you need to be discerning a little bit before. Just get a lot of clarity on it before of where your boundaries are, kind of thing. That's what it is. Where your boundaries are for a fresh start. I knew that was going to come out. Discernment, I told you. It feels to me like you need to be discerning about this. That's exactly right. Beforehand. The High Priestess and the Moon, what's all this about? Past, present, and future. Oh, people are judging you based on your past. Well, you didn't choose right before, so I think you're choosing wrong now. You had your intuition about that person before, didn't you? And that didn't work out. Keep it secret. People are judging you based on your intuition in the past, so keep it secret. Keep this one to yourself. Don't muddy up the energy with other people's ego, fear responses, Listening to people's opinions about that. Do keep it quiet. The Fool and the Awakening. You're ready to dive right in, or get ready to dive right in. Love yourself until that point. So looking after yourself until that point. Trusting yourself, knowing that your intuition is right, getting clear on the fine details so that you can be discerning when it does happen. They have got the Star, so they are wanting to fulfill a wish here. 10 of Inspiration, an ending, put an end to something, so that they can have that wish. They need to put an end to something. So there's something that they need to walk away from. It could be a painful ending for them, or the ending to a painful chapter of their life. So they do need to put an end to something here. Why the Seven of Swords? Nine of Emotions, wishes fulfilled. And the Three of Materials, something they've been dreaming about. Yeah, you know that sneakiness that I was getting there from the Seven of Swords? It wasn't a real sneakiness or deceit, it was more like a surprise. They've been dreaming of this surprise thing. They're going to surprise you. They're going to turn up on your doorstep for this reunion. It's a 3 again. So they have been plotting this, deceptively plotting this surprise for you. Why the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands? Wow, look at these. The Lovers, the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. They could be coming in, not just with a reunion. You end up waking up with them in the morning. They want victory in this reunion. Chariot coming in really fast. So once they come in, it's going to be a surprise to you. They are ending something and they're coming in really fast once they're ready to offer you a big offer, a love offer. Not just lovers, it's not just a sex thing. This, they want to come in so fast, have that reunion, and have victory with that reunion. So they're plotting on something here. So if this is a new person, it could be that. It could be that you intuitively know someone's about to show up. They're ending something at the moment, and maybe they've got their eye on you and they want to ask you out, but they're going to give you a solid offer there. Just because there's 4 of Inspiration, that's marriage, that's commitment. It's celebrations too. The Star and the 10 of Inspiration, what's this they've got to leave behind? Teaching. Something that they've learned in the past. Could be like a teaching job. But it could be a relationship. I'm not getting that strongly. A relationship that taught them something. There's something painful. I don't know. There's something that they've got to walk away from there. Or complete a journey there. Maybe the end of an old wish, start of a new wish kind of thing. End of an old chapter of the life, start of a new chapter. So give us more on this Seven of Swords, this surprise thing. Stripping illusions. So they are being deceptive at the moment because they might be telling you lies at the moment. If you're in contact with this person, they'll be like, no, I'm not coming to see you. So they're deceiving you right now. Oh, damn, I don't like this in the reading because I'm telling you that to not believe what they're telling you. And like, I know that is not good advice for anybody. It's like, believe how someone's acting, believe what they're telling you. Don't fall in love with potential or with your imagination and stuff. But this is saying to kind of do that with this reading is what they're telling you isn't true. So just as someone might lie to you about because they're organizing a surprise party for you, they might be saying, no, we're not doing anything. No, I'm not coming on all of this. And they're doing the same. The plotting, the planning, the 3 of Materials, the planning on this. Sneaky. The stripping illusion. So, yeah, they've lied to you about it. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Chariot, the 4 of Inspiration, and Lovers. How about that for a combination of cards? My God, that's amazing. A reconciliation, a victory, coming in fast with the Chariot, 4 of Inspiration, and the love for the commitment and the Lovers. Significant love. It's the truth. They feel strongly about this. This is the truth. So what's their next step? Well, they're going to surprise you with this reconciliation, with coming in. Surprise here. They do have an ending first, though, so the timing. Meanwhile, you're getting ready and just discerning. But you're going to be a hell yes. They're obviously a hell yes to even be doing this. I mean, we wouldn't do a surprise thing like that unless you were a sure thing for them. Getting to know each other. I feel like this is going to happen soon for you, and you're going to be able to get to know each other, right? And there could be a bit of a trickster too. Do you know what I mean? They like surprising people. They're going to like to be a little bit left field with like that with you. Let your friends help you is what they've got. They could have their friends in on this. It could be a surprise party, in fact. They could have your friends in on it as well. So this is very positive. I think they just want to surprise you, and I think that they're going to continue with that kind of behavior within this relationship as well. Be a bit sneaky like that, playing tricks on you. Getting to know them, getting to know each other. What's this? What do you need to release? So you've got some wariness about this person. You need to release that and you need to trust them a little bit more. Yes, they've got this sneaky nature, but I think it's just a prankster. A prankster kind of an energy that they've got. Is that your person? I mean, don't apply this when this isn't the case, you know. If they don't have that prankster energy, then this probably isn't the reading for you, because this is a fun kind of a sneakiness here. Give us more on this. They're letting the friends help them. The friends are in on it. I feel like your friends are in on it as well. But it's cute, aye. When people surprise us like that. Give us more on this person. Shell's person. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. It just have a soon kind of an energy behind all of this. Otherwise, why would I be telling you about it? I mean, why does the spirit world want to tell you about it? Well, maybe because you're unsure about it here. But I was getting with that you need to keep it secret from your friends. So, they're telling you no. But they might be in on it. Getting to know each other, what do you need to release? And freedom. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through loving energy of openness. So you're trying to be open right now. That's your next move, is to just be open to this. Use your discernment, yes, but be open, because you do seem to be like, I'm ready for this. I'm a hell yes once they come in. So it does feel like someone, you've got your eye on somebody here. Virtue. Conclusions are within reach. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So there is more to this. This isn't just like a prankster that's coming in. There is some depth to this relationship. Maybe why they want to surprise you as well is because of that, you know. But I think it's just their nature, this prankster nature that they've got. You've got acts. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So your abandonment wounds might be being poked at the moment with them being so secretive and telling you that they're not coming when they are. So you might need to work on that abandonment issue. Because this kind of thing, if this is the trickster, then they might do this kind of thing a lot. They've got welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. They want the conditions to be perfect. They're sneaky. They want the conditions to be perfect. They want to impress you. This is like a big show of, what was this one? A big, like a grand gesture kind of thing. Imagination, yeah. They're using their imagination to surprise you. I did a reading like this months ago. Can't remember if it was for you, Charles. Okay, for you, parrot. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. So not all of your friends are in on this. It could just be a few of your friends and mostly their friends. Because, yeah, I feel like your friends are gossiping about you here, thinking that you're crazy for thinking that this person's coming. But intuitively, you know that they are. And you know that they're the right person for you as well. A mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Maybe have a look at your friends that you've got around you and see whether they really are on your side or if they're the same as you, I don't know. Can we really have intuitive knowing about other people and whether they're right? It seems to me like they're just doubting you and doubting you and doubting you based on your past. But your past was just lessons about bringing you to this point now. So, good fortune, 4-leaf clover here, great good fortune. So, maybe with all of this gossip that's going on and the friends that you've got around you at the moment, now's the time to address that. If they're not on your side now, maybe they're not going to be on your side and behind you and encouraging you and supporting you in the future too. I mean, it's kind of a good friend to say, oh, are you sure about this? But if they're keeping on with that and saying, and then it's saying, well, you made bad decisions before, and then, making you feel really bad about it. That's not being supportive, is it? So yeah, just take a look at the friends that you've got around you at the moment. That might be your next move, is to clear up that. Now, your friendships, they might have really good friends that are helping them, supporting them, helping them do this. A few of their friends might have said, oh, you're crazy. What if she says no? What if you go in there and she just like totally rejects you? You're putting all of this into it. And their friends are helping them to do that, though. I don't feel like your friends are, or some of them aren't. So yeah, a time to clear that up, because you want to come into this relationship and have good people around you, right? Their next move. Their next move. What's their next move? I don't want the months. What's their next move? Shell's person's next move. What's their next move? That was the one that came out. Happiness. It's a cheery kind of a trickster, kind of a happy-go-lucky kind of a vibe behind your person here. Happiness. They're choosing happiness. It's this wishes that came out first. The star card here. It could be Aquarius as well. And they've got purse, paying attention to the finances. They're not overspending on this. They want to make it a grand gesture, but they don't want to overspend on it. So they could be kind of sensible about their money here. Especially if this is about that marriage thing as well. So they, yeah. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. They want to take care of you. There's something about money here. They want to be extravagant, but not too extravagant in this grand gesture that they're doing now, because they don't want to make you think that they are frivolous and insecure, like they won't take care of you, like they'll spend all the money on fripperies kind of thing, even if it's to impress you. It might backfire on them. So they're trying to get that balance right between impressing you. They don't want to go too far so that they have the opposite effect, so that you're not impressed by it, that you just think they're an idiot for spending so much money on it, especially around money. They want to make you happy, but they're also being careful about that, because they do want to take care of you and they want you to know that you will take care of them, kind of thing. Getting that balance right now. What's too extravagant, that kind of thing. You've got to be willing to express love. So you want to express your love to them. You want the opportunity to do that. And so maybe they're being a bit standoffish at the moment because you don't realize that they're planning this, or you didn't before this. But you want to express your love to them, and you want that chance to do that. I feel like you're going to get that chance soon. What's their message of love to you? Their message of love to you. What's their love message to you, Charles? What's their love message to you? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. They want you to kind of trust them and to realize that this love is real and they are focused on you, even though they might be telling you otherwise here. So they are dedicated to you more than you even know here, Charles. For those of you that are resonating with this, how sweet, how exciting. You've got to let me know what goes on. So if you do resonate with that and you want more information about this, if you want some guidance for you in this situation that you find yourself in right now, maybe dealing with friends, maybe getting this discernment on what you'd accept, what you won't accept. Also guidance for you in this relationship, more you need to know about them, things that you need to know about yourself as well that you might not know about yourself, how this dynamic might work, guidance for you in this relationship, maybe how to deal with the sneakiness and all of that. And also possible timelines, how you might get together, all of that kind of stuff as well, what might go down, how it might go down. So if you want to book in for that, I'll pop a link for it up there. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. As I said, it's an instant download now, so when you get that email, just click on it. Click on your shells, the shell link there, and you'll download that instantly. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel, watching, clicking like, sharing it with your friends. Your comments and your subscriptions is all very much appreciated. And enjoy this relationship and whatever this surprise is. that you're going to have. And yeah, thank you again. Bye. See you next time.